Hello, good morning on this Thursday morning where it's supposed to be sunny all day. We'll see with that, but no rain for today. We get a break for a minute, so that's a good thing. How's everybody doing this morning? I hope you're well. Uh, One thing that is important to learn to do is to see yourself being whole and well. And if there are things that feel like they're too much, seek help. May is National Mental Health Awareness Month. I'm actually going to post a link uh, on this page for you. It's not too much to ask for help. Those of faith can pray, but you also go to the doctor if you have a heart problem or blood pressure problem or you sprain your ankle. Well, when we are living in these times, we need help sometimes to get through, and it's all right. It's all right. So today, for rating part one, we are going to talk about identifying and addressing unclear pronouns with unclear antecedents. What is she talking about? Well, I'm going to start off by showing you this picture so that you can understand what a person is talking about when they're talking about something being vague. See if you can see my screen here. Oh, come on over here, you little old lady. Hold on. There we go. It's a tiny picture. I'm sorry about that. But depending on how you look at this picture, you can see an old woman or a young woman, right? And I'll tell you how you do that. If you look at it right here where it says young woman, this is her profile. Her nose, her mouth, her chin. She's got a choker on and a dress and a hat with a ribbon on it. But if you look at this picture from the right side, you can see an old woman, a large nose right here. This is her mouth, got a huge chin. But you can see a little bit of her eyes where the young woman's ears were, and there's quite a different profile. Well, this picture is something that we would call vague because what really is it a picture of? A young woman, an old woman, or both? I think it's intended that way to see if you're able to see something from different sides and different aspects. Um, those kinds of pictures or puzzles are very good for your mind and your imagination. So let's take a look back now. As you can see here, there is a video, which at the end of this conversation, if it's not clear for you, then I want you to take 2 minutes and watch that video on your own. So here, ambiguous and vague pronouns. What in the heck are you talking about? Right? What are you talking about? Well, let's find out. It must be clear to the reader what noun the pronoun is referring to in the reference. Albert told Oscar he'd bought the wrong book. Albert told Oscar he'd bought the wrong book. Which guy purchased the wrong book? This is unclear. It's vague. Cindy was going to pick up the baby, but then she fell asleep. Who fell asleep? Cindy or the baby? It's not clear. It was very busy last week. It is better this week. What's it? What is it? I was very busy last week. It is better this week. What is it? The way you feel about it? Work? Whatever you were doing at home, around the house? I do not know. It's not clear at all. So, when we are writing, let's avoid ambiguous pronoun reference. And a pronoun refers to the previous or nearest noun, even though the nearest noun may not have been the one to come first. What? Let's take a look here. Remove the wrappers from the boxes and then discard them. What's clear, discard the wrappers after you remove them from the boxes. So we want you to throw away the wrappers. And that could be true, but do you want to save the boxes? What are we doing here? You have to be clear in writing. It makes you a stronger writer, makes you a stronger communicator. So let's take a look here and correct the ambiguous or vague the pronoun. Okay. So the team has won every game this season and we think it's terrific. The team has won every game this season and we think it's terrific. Well, is the team terrific or is the game or the fact that they've won every game? We think it's terrific that the team has won every game. We think the team is terrific for winning every game this season. Okay. When Eric spoke to his girlfriend's father, he was very polite. Who, Eric or the girlfriend's father? Eric spoke very politely to his girlfriend's father. Remove the door from the frame and paint it. Are we painting the frame or we're painting the door? Remove the door from the frame and then paint the frame. Right? Well, actually, we're talking about the door. So remove the door from the frame and then paint the door. You must first remove the door from the frame in order to paint it. I sent in 3 box tops and the answer to the riddle. That could win the contest. Which one? I sent in 3 box tops and the answer to the riddle. I may win the contest. Take the socks off your feet and wash them. So we're talking about your feet, right? So after you remove the socks from your feet, let's see. In order to wash your feet, you must first remove your socks. Many people disapproved of the political candidate's ideas and it cost him the election. So many people disapproved of his ideas and his ideas, the candidate's controversial ideas cost him the election. Peggy liked the prom dress in the window, which she bought. Did you buy the window? After seeing the prom dress in the store window, Peggy bought it. That's still vague, isn't it? Peggy liked the prom dress that was in the store window. And so she bought the dress. It's a little birdie. Rick could dance, sing, and play the violin. We're talking about Rick. The judges awarded him first prize in the talent show for this. For what? Was it dancing, singing, playing the violin, or all 3? Because Rick could dance, sing, and play the violin, he was awarded first prize in the talent show. And so that's it for that. What I have next for you all is, let's get rid of this one, is a worksheet of vague pronoun references. And come on, Boobaloo. There we go. I want you to do these. I'm going to do one, and then I'm out of here because we've gone through it and you are capable. Let's take a look. Despite the thorns, they insisted on buying roses. Despite the thorns, the customer insisted on buying roses. Yeah, because who's they? Who is they? So this one is vague, right? That one is vague. I'm going to open up with Google Docs and put a quick V where it belongs, and then we're done with this lesson. Okay? So, oh, look at the mess. So this is the one, a capital V there, and it's vague. Okay? One more, and we're gone. When Rachel, do a little bit of formatting because it lost its format. When Rachel told Jane the story, Jane started to cry. We very clearly know who started to cry, correct? When Rachel told Jane the story, she started to cry. Who? Which one? We don't know. Vague. Complete this. And again, if you need a little extra help for clarification, the video is there. This is all that we have for today. I will see you later. Take care.